everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to connect. Will all of you is we are giving you exactly what you need in these transmissions. We are able to deliver so much more to you than the words Daniel here speaks could possibly convey to you. We are delivering to you messages within the messages. And when you receive these transmissions, you are getting the downloads, upgrades, and activations that you need. We know which ones will receive each transmission within 24 hours with a high degree of certainty. We cannot see the future, of course, because there is more than one. But we know what you need, and we deliver it. This is also how your earth operates and how your sun operates. This is how your guides work with you. This is how so many other benevolent beings are serving humanity. And so it is up to all of you to allow in what is being given. This is why we encourage you to connect with your sun and your planet. We hope that you connect to us because of how we feel to you. And we know that many of you do. We want you to connect with your guides for the same reason. We want you to connect with them because they are your friends, because they love you unconditionally, and because they have devoted themselves to you for this entire experience. We were going to say for this entire lifetime. But after you shift, your guides will move on to something else. You will get a new set of guides. You will also have more access to your fifth dimensional chakra system. Right now, you tap into that chakra system in certain moments, but you are still largely governed by the third dimensional chakras that you were born with because you still have work to do within that system. When you have fuller access to chakras 8 through 12, you are going to feel much more powerful, much more in tune with all of the higher frequency energies. You will be your higher selves. And you will feel us more clearly. Your guides are seventh dimensional, which means they are closer to you. We are talking about your personal, specific spirit guides. Any of you can experience an ascended master or an archangel as a guide, but your personal spirit guides are your friends. They are your soul family members. And if you feel for them, you will know that you are never alone. And you will feel their love. If you talk to them and only listen with your inner ear for a response, you might give up. But if you show your appreciation for these beautiful beings and feel for the love coming back to you, that's when you will know you have guidance, support, and unconditional love around you at all times. That is how we want you to experience us from now on. And that is certainly how we want you to experience the spirit guides who have been with you from day one. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you as always for watching. If you celebrated Thanksgiving today, I hope you had a great one. My wife is so cute. We did our walk today on Thompson Road, which is where Oprah's house is. And it's beautiful. That's why we do it. We don't just do it because we hope we'll see Oprah. Although, that would be nice. We saw Stedman once. That's her longtime boyfriend. For some reason, they never got married. Anyway, my wife is from countries that do not celebrate Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is a new holiday to her, and we didn't celebrate it at all. I mean, if she had made a turkey, I wouldn't have eaten it. If she had made a tofurkey, I wouldn't have eaten it because I'm raw. I'm not just vegan, I'm raw. So for us to be on this walk and for her to be wishing everyone happy Thanksgiving, it just, it's one of those things about her that I just love so much. Of course, Talea is getting cuter every day and more vocal, so much more vocal. It's great. It's phenomenal. And we realized something. Our beautiful neighbor helped my wife realize, although she probably would have figured it out herself, that maybe Talea will be better in the car if Mari Chris is not sitting right next to her. Because then the baby's like, you're sitting right there. Why aren't you holding me? Why aren't you feeding me? So we tested that theory, and she sat in the front seat with me for the first time in months, and Talea was fine. The whole car ride, back and forth, she was fine. So, and we're also very excited about the new wrap. We have tons of wraps, for holding the baby in. You wrap them around yourself and tie around your waist, and then there's this new one that's got like these rings here, and it makes it easier for Mari Chris to take the baby and just go whoop. So Josh, if you're watching this and you want the name of this thing, organic cotton, also comes in hemp and silk. I don't know it right now, but you can email me and I'll shoot over a link or what it's called or something where she got it. But she's in love because when she has Talea in the normal wrap, she can't just go. It's hard because she's in there tight and her head's like up here, so it's hard to get. But with this new one, it's like so easy to just slip her over and feed her. And so she can get more done now during the day. That's been the biggest issue, really, for us during all this, is that Mari Chris is such a great mom that she can't really do much for herself because she doesn't ever want to put the baby down and risk having her feel lonely or cry. And I know, and it's called attachment parenting. That's a thing, and science proves that it's the better way to go. So before you comment, we've done the research. And my wife does all the research. I don't do anything. I bathe her, occasionally change her nappy. That's another one of those differences between U.S. and, my wife's got like all the English things, she doesn't say lift, but what's one of the words she says instead of, like the boot for the trunk of the car instead of the trunk, things like that. She's got all the English phrases because she grew up over in that side of the world, Asia and Australia. So I have a day off tomorrow, so that's why I have extra time to ramble here. I'm tiring of this show. I've been watching Billions. Really tiring of it. It's like there's no point to it. It just shows how people are cutthroat and become friends when they were enemies and enemies again, and it's like no one grows and nothing happens that you're like, oh. So I think I'm abandoning that show, and I'm gonna get back into the final season. Well, I'm going to get into the final season, but back into The Man in High Castle, which is sci-fi, set in the 40s, but still sci-fi. That's a great show. On Amazon Prime. 50% off sale still going on till the end of the month. Discount code LOVE. Get your session now, and maybe I'll have room for you in my calendar in February or March. I'm not sure if February's all filled up yet. But that's how busy I've been with clients, and it's only going to get worse. So get them now. Get 3 or 4, and then just space them out. Get one, put yourself in my calendar for February, one for April, one for June, or if you get 4, one for August, and then you'll only be waiting 2 months in between instead of 3. That's the best way to do it. You initially have to wait the long 3-month period, but then you can space them out however you want. And channeling lessons too, where I work with you one-on-one. That's my favorite thing to do, I think. That and teaching classes. I mean, I like channeling for you guys, but but I also like doing, being the one who gets to do the teaching, as opposed to just the one who helps the Arcturians and Pleiadians. Hey, Kalyandra's here. It's a party. Are you coming up here? Yeah, we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving at all in this house. And I'm going to put the link to the next iteration of the Light Languages Masterclass course in the description, in the description section underneath this video. So you can click right on it, join me in December for 2 weeks and January for 1 for that. And can you jump that high? You used to have this fat cat, Mrs. Williams. She was like my first cat. She was my first cat as an adult. And I think some of you know my Mrs. Williams story. Anyway, she was 16 pounds. And if she wanted to jump up on this table right now from there, she could. And, it's a normal size, normal height table. Are you coming over? Yeah. Yeah, we've missed you. That's right. My other cat that I've had since she was born, Nuka, is the outdoor cat. She spends all of her time outdoors now, just comes in to eat and then runs. And this morning, I was doing my morning ritual of standing on the grass barefoot, checking in with the earth and the sun and the ocean, which is that way, and the sky, and receiving. So Nuka comes over and just wants attention, and I'm like, oh man, why don't you do this while I'm sitting on the couch? Because my first client, is in less than 20 minutes when I'm out there. So, but it was a nice treat to get some Nuka time where Nuka initiated the contact. I didn't have to go looking for, there's Cleander's tail. Cleander, get your face in the shot. No, she's ducking now. It's not going to happen. Okay. All right. So the video of Daniel petting his cat is losing viewership, losing subscribers by the moment. There he is. Come on, show the people. If this thing were a couple notches lower, you could see her. You want to just let them see it? I know you don't like it. You don't like it so much. I know. Okay. Doesn't run away though. Comes right back. All right, everyone. Enjoy your hopefully you're getting a long weekend out of this Thanksgiving deal. Or if you're in another part of the country, just, your regular weekend. That's coming up soon. And I will see you here tomorrow. Blessings to you, and namaste.
Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video.